Hey YouTube, it's Audrey, and I'm coming to you with this week's design team project for the Cutting Cafe. This week we are celebrating St. Patrick's Day, and we were able to choose any of the files in the Cutting Cafe that had to deal with St. Patrick's Day. And I chose to use two, both of which are printable stamp files. The first one is called Think Green, and it contains circle sentiments and some shamrocks. And then I also used a file called Lucky Me, which you will see shortly. But first, I'll say that in honor of my husband's friend Sean, I made these two items, which is a card and a box. And Sean is very much into St. Patrick's Day, and so I decided to take the opportunity to use this project for her. So the first thing is a card for her, and I used Recollections shimmer green paper from actually a Christmas stack from a year ago. And then the pattern papers are both from a stack from Three Birds, which is a line sold on Home Shopping Network. And this green circle here has sentiment printed all the way around. It just says Happy St. Patrick's Day. And that is actually from the file from the Cutting Cafe called Think Green. And then the shamrock is also from that particular file. So I just used Spellbinder's dies to cut out the scallop and then the circle here. And I layered them on top of each other to make them dimensional. And then I just put a glitter halfback pearl there, and I put them also in the corner up here, in the corner down here, and then I came up with the sentiment, you shamrock, get it like you rock, so you shamrock, ha. I thought it was kind of cute. So then I also put the flatback pearls on either side there. I added 3 glitter stars because it just seemed like it needed something else to fill in the spaces. So since I had stars on the pattern paper, I decided to add 3 green glitter stars. On the inside is one of the printable stamps from the Lucky Me file, which has several different phrases of lucky me. I'm lucky to have you as my husband, my wife. We're lucky to have you as our child, that kind of thing. So this one simply says, lucky to have you as my friend. And then I use some of that pattern paper to back that up with, and I use Spellbinder's dies to cut out both the pattern paper shape and the lucky to have you. So that is the card. And the second thing is a Balsa box that I covered, and I used that sort of grid paper. I took another of the shamrocks from the Think Green file, and I cut it out with a circle punch, and then I put a epoxy sticker over it, and then I put it on a pop dot. So that's used as a closure. I took the knob off and thought that would be very good. I had this metallic flatback pearl trim that I got from MB Treasurista a while ago. And I trimmed the box with that. And I painted the sides with folk art metallic paint. And then on the back, I put another of that same die cut, which is also a Spellbinders, that is on the card down there. And I just printed on there in green, Sean's Lucky Box. And I kept it kind of simple because Sean is not a person who's very blingy and all of that. So I asked my husband, well, you think she's going to do pearls? He said she should be fine with that. So I went with that. Kept it pretty simple. I wanted to, of course, bling it up a little bit more, but it's for somebody else. So I wanted something that she would like. So when you open it up, I closed it with Velcro. I painted the inside of the box, and then we will enclose a gift card in there for her. So um, that is basically the reason for doing the boxes. Um, number one, hold a gift card, and number two, she likes boxes and collects boxes. So I thought I would make one for her. So those are my projects for this week. And as always, Wednesday is Inspiration Wednesday on the Cutting Cafe. So please go over later on Wednesday and check out all the projects that the design teams have made for this week. And also, when you leave a comment on the blog, you will be eligible to win 3 free files from the Cutting Cafe next week. So each week, Regina pulls a name from the comments that were received the prior week. Also, please make sure that you come over to my blog, which is sogoodcrafter.com, and view some of the still shots that I have, and feel free to follow me. So the files for this week's project are listed below with a link. And as always, I thank you so much for watching, and you have a great and very, very blessed day.